YouTube, up close series, guitar prawn, whatever you want to call it. Here is my Gibson 50s tribute from made in the USA 2013 model, it says there. So you've seen this one before. Says, but I decided I should, after spending so many years slagging off Les Pauls because I don't like them, I should probably buy one. I got this one at a good price because it's been sanded, as you can see. It's got a maple cap. It has no binding, but it's got, that's obviously just the edge of the maple. Kind of wanted to do something with that. Mahogany back. I'm going with a 2-piece. There's a line there. 1 2-piece mahogany back, and a maple neck. Now, I don't know that much about wood, right? But don't think that's maple. I think that's mahogany. Because the body's mahogany, right? So you get that. You're not really able to see it in. You know, that's mahogany, and maple looks like that. You know, it's kind of like get big grainy things on it, whereas the neck does not. The neck looks the same as what the body is, but in the spec sheet, it's maple. That's just if anyone knows how to check these things. I don't know if this. I mean, it's got those. I don't know what you'd call them. The sort of dots in the grain, like that. I mean, that's not maple, is it? Maybe you get different types of maple. Yeah. Anyway, that was really what I wanted to show for this one. Yeah. So I mean, my gripe with this one is I need to put a bit of foam behind the pickups because you can actually, when you rest on it, it moves a bit. You know, it doesn't wiggle, but it's mounted on springs, so I just need to put better ones in there. Nothing particularly super interesting. It's like you get decent quality. You go to the Gibson bits, Gibson pickups. The guy who sanded it didn't do a fantastic job. There's wee bits, there's wee bald bits, and you know, like there where he's kind of put filler in it and stuff like that. But it's still, the thing about that is it's still the same guitar, and there's all these options about what to do with it. Do I just clear coat it? Do I varnish the back? Do I stain it? Do I varnish it? Do I get Jen to paint it? Do I paint it white? Do I paint it yellow? Do I paint it gold? Do I leave it the way it is? Like, to be honest, I kind of quite like it like that. So the Les Paul's a funny one for me, because I've never really liked the look of them. Kind of used to this one though. I hung it up above my telly for a few days, and now I actually quite like the look of it. Maybe it does have. I think, to be honest, I bought it as like I should have it. You know, if I'm going to be, I should have the boring guitars as well. You know, so I've got like a white Strat, and I've got a black Telly Deluxe, and I've got this, and I've got a red SG, and I've got, you know, just try to get. I've got a T-shirt that says "Choose Your Weapon." It's got like 5 guitars on it, and I've got them all, and it's like I can't remember what they are. But I mean, a lot of people are right into their Les Pauls. As I said, someone's happier if you could ask me the standard question. So Les Paul or Strat, I would go Telly. I prefer Telecasters, but each has their place. It makes the guitar itself makes you play a bit differently. To be honest, Eve purely by I'm assuming it functions, right? So I mean that's my proviso whenever I'm talking about, like, you know, cheap guitars can be just as good provided it functions. You know, it's like the neck has to be straight, the strings have to be a certain distance apart. There's things that a guitar has to be a guitar, and if it doesn't have them, it's not. But so provided it all actually works, so much of it's to do with what it looks like, is how you play it. I mean, it's a Les Paul with P90, so immediately you're in a Texas bar, you know what I mean, playing the blues, a bit of dirt on it. That's just what it's for. I mean, obviously you could do anything with it, but it kind of gives you that feel. I think Les Pauls are a wee bit posery. I think it's to do with the shape of them. You always see folk posing with Les Pauls. You know, you never see Tony Iommi doesn't pose with an SG. Angus Young doesn't pose with an SG. Jimmy Page is. So it's all about the look. You know, it's like that whole something. There's something on Slash. It's all about looking cool, and it's like, I don't want to look cool. So they're kind of weird. If you want to not look cool with a Les Paul, just have it up high, and then you don't look cool because no guitar looks cool high. Yeah. So I mean, even looking at the volume, you know, like, do I do any fancy wiring in it? And it's like got two P90s and a volume for each one, so there should be some variance in there. You know, it's like, I've heard, I've never done it, but I've heard that you can, like, if you've got it in the middle position, you can kind of turn the volume down in one of the pickups and maybe turn the tone down and adjust the two of them separately and get like all these little subtle tonal tweaks. It's like, alright, I don't do that. I look up here, coil split, bang, there you go, single coil, humbucker, bang. It's like, I'm not so much of the one of the pure, oh, just dial in a little bit more sparkle. What? I should do that. I think if I'd spent the same amount of time as I do playing guitar but only had one guitar, I would have mastered that. It's just that I just play guitars all the time, so it's like all different ones, so I don't really have this, you know, actually learning exactly, because I mean, every guitar will have a slight sweet spot. There'll be a fantastic middle position where you roll off the neck volume just to 9 or something like that, and then you take the tone down to 5, and then you have this one at full, and you get all that. There will be subtle shit like that which I just never even look at. As far as I'm concerned, the tones might as well not be there. I've just got like three sounds. There you go, bang. Just not the right way. I think this has got a wider head. Is that not a bigger headstock? Like wider than older guitars? Because the SG I had was like that compared to my SG headstock, which is just there actually. There's an easy way to test this theory of whether they're the same headstock or not. Oops. I'll hit that. So are they exactly the same size? Well, no. It's pointier. And it's pointier than this one. That's not as point. That's pointier there than that is. Let's look at the. That's it. You can't fake age like that. That just comes from oldness. Yes. So. Yeah. So Les Paul, I suppose you might look at it. Rock on.